What's going on? What's going on? What's happening, fellas? Let's get right into it. So today is going to be a very important topic. All right, now before I say anything, this video is not for everybody. All right, this is only for my fellas who want to be the best version of themselves and are sick and tired of their current existence. All right, if you're tired of living the life you're living, if you want to get better, if you are tired of being average and you want to become a top tier man, this is the video you've been waiting for. All right, today we're going to talk about ghost mode. Okay, going ghost mode. Very popular topic amongst us men today. And fellas, I just want to tell you this from self-experience. All right, ghost mode is probably one of the best things that I've ever done for myself. All right, I made a video about a month ago when I talked about why you shouldn't isolate yourself. All right, and I'm going to link that video in the description below. And I talked about when you're going through bad times, you're going through traumatic times, it is not wise to completely isolate yourself. Now, that is not the same from going ghost mode. All right, I want to be very specific about ghost mode. Recommended time that you should go ghost mode is anywhere between 3 to 6 months. All right, I've seen guys go ghost mode for a full entire year. I've seen some fellas go ghost mode for 2 years. All right, maybe you need that long, but typically all you need is 3 to 6 months. All right, 6 months on average. And what ghost mode is, fellas, is you completely putting aside all of your distractions. Everything that does not align to where you want to go and what you want to achieve, you have to put it away temporarily. All right, and there's a few things that I'm going to be specific about that you must put away. And these are things that I had to put away that gave me the best results from going ghost mode. All right, let's get right into it. Fellas, the first thing that you need to put away when you're going ghost mode, because the point of ghost mode is you kind of recharging yourself. Okay, you getting into a place, a quiet place to where you can recharge, where you can collect your thoughts, and when you can narrow in your focus on what's important. All right, in today's world, guys, there are a lot of distractions, and I'm going to talk about some of those today, but there are a lot of distractions. There's women, there's social media, there's fun, there's like propaganda, there's all these events that's going on around in the world, so it's easy to get lost into these things. Easy to get lost into try to keeping up with other people. It's easy to get lost in comparing yourself to other people. I talk about competition all the time. Comparing is different from competing. All right, so it's very easy to get lost in comparing. Okay, but when you go ghost mode, your job, your primary job is to get rid of these things. Back to the first thing that you need to get rid of and you need to completely remove from your life during ghost mode is women. All right, and I said this first because I know that this is probably the hardest thing for most guys is getting rid of women. All right, every man that wants to do something great needs a point in his life where he should completely isolate himself from women. Okay, sustain from women. And I'm talking about sustaining from women in all regards. Sustaining from women's attention, sustaining from sex, sustaining from trying to be seen, heard, and noticed by women. Okay, this should not be a priority for you during ghost mode, because during ghost mode, that is your time to get better. That is your time to focus in. That is the time for you to rack up points. You ever play video games when you rack up points and you save them for later, for when you're fighting a big boss? That is the point in ghost mode. Back in, I think it was 2019. Okay, I think it was 2019. All right, I used to be in car sales, and I went ghost mode for almost a year, guys. I completely got off social media. I completely sustained from all women. And it probably was one of the best decisions of my life. Now, I didn't completely isolate myself from the world because I think that's unrealistic. I still had people I needed to talk to. I had a job. I had to associate myself and interact with people every day. So completely isolate myself from the whole world, turn into like a monk, That wasn't realistic, especially for my lifestyle. But some of the things I did, and one of the things I did was I got rid of women, G. I realized that as a man, especially with high testosterone, I love women. I love being around women. I love being in women's company. I love experiencing stuff with women. I just love women. So I had to understand that that was one of the distractions that I had to put aside for a while. Okay, and you guys got to be honest with yourself. Women are a big distraction. Women are great. Women are lovely. I love women, G. Okay, I can't get enough of women, but they can be a distraction. Okay, so if you are not where you want to be and you trying to go ghost mode, one of the things you got to do is you got to get rid of women, bro. All right, so any chick you talking to, if you plan on going ghost mode, you either got to completely cut her off and let her know, baby girl, give me about 3 to 6 months. All right, and if she ain't down with waiting on you, then bro, they ain't got nothing to do with you. Get on your purpose. All right, but you got to get rid of women. You got to get rid of scrolling on social media, watching women. You got to get rid of trying to be the focus of attention when you around women, G, because that's not your priority right now. Okay, so if I can name anything, which I will name a few more things that you need to get rid of and stay away from during ghost mode, that is women, G. They ain't going nowhere, bro. Trust me, they're not going nowhere. And especially if you're not where you want to be in life, you don't need to be dealing with women anywhere. There are guys who are watching videos about how to get women, how to attract women, how to make women want you, how to get women obsessed with you, and you're not at the place where you want to be in your life physically, financially, mentally, spiritually, and emotionally. Okay, if you're not in those places where you want to be, women shouldn't even be a priority. So this is just not for dudes who want to go ghost mode. This is for men, period. Okay, women should not be a priority if you don't have your stuff together at all, whatsoever. Okay, because when you get your stuff together and you come out of ghost mode, you ain't got to chase women. You ain't got to know how to game women up. Yeah, you still need to know game, but you ain't got to worry about all these different ways of how to attract women, because you're going to naturally attract them with your masculine essence. Okay, from being in ghost mode and working on yourself. All right, so first step of ghost mode, guys, get rid of women. Plain and simple. All right. Another thing that I had to do when I went in ghost mode, and I went in ghost mode about 2 or 3 times in my life. One of them was very recent before I got, my YouTube channel going. But when I went into that long, extensive ghost mode, bro, like I said, it was about, I want to say it was about 8 months, G, almost a year. One of the things I did was I got off social media, bro. I literally got off social media. I deleted my Instagram page. I deleted my Facebook page. I didn't have any social media, to be honest with you. So when people would, I would interact with people, they'd be like, hey, bro, what's your Instagram or what's your Facebook? I had to tell them, and they would give me strange looks, but I had to tell them, bro, I ain't got social media, bro, to be honest with you. They're like, you ain't got social media? Nah, G, I ain't got social media right now, bro. And I didn't feel like I had to give them my reason or my answer. I just ain't have it, G, because I knew it was a distraction for me. Bro, you cannot be realistic and be honest and say that social media is not a distraction. There is only a small contingent and a small percentage of men that actually can be on social media and not get distracted. And I'm going to be honest, bro, it is very distracting. As disciplined as I am, okay, as focused as I am, social media can still distract me. I find myself sometimes, even today, I'll be on social media too long after doing research and I end up scrolling. Because it's entertaining, guys. It's dopamine hits left and right. You're laughing, you're seeing funny stuff, you're seeing cool stuff. Like me, if you go through my algorithm, bro, it ain't nothing but cars, motorcycles, guns, and self-development, bro. But I still can get lost in that. I can spend 3 hours scrolling looking at cars on social media. But those are 3 hours that I can be using to improve myself and better my life. So guys, you got to get off social media. Put it away. It's going to take some discipline. It's going to take some perseverance. It will take some relentlessness. But that's what has to be done. Okay, you can sacrifice 3 to 6 months of your life without being entertained to have the rest of your life as a top tier man. But this is the thing. Very few men are willing to sacrifice these things, fellas. Okay, this is why I say it is so easy to win nowadays, because if you have the heart and the discipline to sacrifice these things I'm talking about, women, social media, and a few other things I'm going to talk about, G, trust me, you're going to pass up so many men just within that small time frame. All right, it is that easy. Laser in focus for 6 months, G. You passing up everybody, bro. Because there's some dudes who can't focus for 6 minutes, 6 hours, G. You know what I'm saying? So if you can focus brutally for 6 months, you blowing by all your competition, bro. All right. Another thing you need to put aside during ghost mode, during these 3 to 6 months, is you need to put aside friends. All right, now I'm not saying you need to get rid of your friends or break up with your friends or start like just ignoring and treating your friends bad. That's not what I'm talking about. So let me be specific. What I'm saying is, if you got people in your life, and they may mean well, they may love you to death, but if you got people in your life who are not moving in the direction that you want to move, if you got people in your life who are not bringing you the things that are going to keep you focused, okay, and like I said, they may mean well. They may not want anything bad happen to you. They may even want you to be successful. But if they are a distraction, if all they want to do is party and hang out and play video games and do nothing, you got to get rid of them for this time. You don't need anything and anybody in your life during this time period who will be a distraction. Okay? Straight up, G, not just women, but your boys too. So let your boys know, hey, G, I'm going 3 to 6 months. I'm locked in. You want to do this with me? If he don't want to do it with you, let him know, hey, bro, I ain't going to be seeing you much. All right, we can still talk. You can hit me up, check on me. I'm going to check on you too. But I ain't going to be hanging out on the weekends. And I ain't going to be hanging out at the mall. And I ain't going to be going play pickup trying to get girls, you know, whatever. I'm not going to be doing that. I'm not on the video games right now, G. All right, I got to lock in. I got to focus because I want to live the rest of my life as a top tier, high value man. Okay, every man that has gotten to his peak and the pinnacle of his life had to do this. They may not have labeled it as ghost mode. They may have only did a month. They may have only did 3 months. They may have did 6 months, a year, however long it took. But every single man that is the best version of themselves had a period of time where he had to abstain from women, from fun, from friends, from social media, from any type of distraction, G. All right? You have to understand this. It is going to take discipline. Ghost mode ain't for the weak, G. It is not. Trust me, because when I went ghost mode the first time and I got off social media, bro, I ain't gonna lie. After that first week, I was kind of itching. I was like, damn, I wonder what's going on social media. And this is why a lot of guys can't do this, because a lot of guys suffer from FOMO, fear of missing out. They think they missing out from stuff. Bro, trust me, when I got off social media for that 8 months and I came back and got on social media, bro, ain't nothing changed. It was probably some new memes going on and some new catchphrases or sayings on social media, but nothing changed. Everybody else was still doing the same thing they was doing before I got off. Everybody was still talking about the same boring, lame stuff before I got off. So you ain't missing nothing, G. There is nothing you are missing. Okay, trust me, guys. Trust me. This is probably the main reason why a lot of guys can't go ghost mode. Because they think they gonna miss out on stuff. Bro, you ain't missing out on anything. Because trust me, listen to this. In the last 6 months of your life, tell me what was so exciting on social media that changed your life. Probably nothing. Probably nothing. So that is proof that you ain't gonna miss nothing, G. Ain't nothing gonna change. Ain't nothing gonna be different. You ain't gonna get back on social media, then everybody's rich and you missed the wave. It ain't gonna happen like that, G. Trust me, you will get way further by doing what I'm telling you today and going ghost mode for 3 to 6 months than you would by just staying and being like everybody else on social media, G. All right? Another thing you need to put aside for these 3 to 6 months that you go in ghost mode is your bad habits. And this has nothing to do with anybody else. This is all you and all your accountability and responsibility. Okay? Everybody has bad habits. Okay? Everybody has things that they are doing that they even know that's not helping them out. That's not productive. That is not effective for them being the best version of themselves. I'm not perfect. I have bad habits that I had to get rid of as well. I have some habits that I'm still getting rid of right now. So I totally understand, G. But if you got bad habits, I don't know what it is. Maybe it's porn. Maybe it's smoking. Maybe it's drinking. Maybe it's procrastinating and wasting time. Maybe it's sleeping in. Maybe it's being lazy. Maybe it's being rude and mean to people. Maybe it's lying. Maybe whatever it is, G. But those bad habits, ghost mode is a time to get rid of and work on those bad habits. Okay, these are time for you to get better, for you to lock in on discipline. All right, these are times for you to get better spiritually. Okay, I don't know what your religion is, but this is a perfect time for you to get closer to God. Okay, because you ain't dealing with all that other stuff, so you don't have distractions. You ain't got nothing stopping you from praying. You ain't got nothing stopping you from reading the material that you're supposed to read to get closer to God. You ain't got no distractions when you go ghost mode. So that is the perfect time. Because when you come out of ghost mode, you're going to be a way better person. Bro, your aura is going to be different. People going to look at you and they just going to know something is different and special about you, bro. Trust me, energy does not lie. Because when you go ghost mode, bro, and you are constantly working on yourself all day, every day, your vibration will be high. You will start to attract things that you never would have attracted before you went ghost mode. Okay, you're just gonna get lucky, G. Trust me. When I came out of ghost mode, G, I just started getting lucky. I'm like, bro, where's this stuff coming from? Because my vibration was high. I was focused on me. Okay, and the things that were going to benefit my life. I wasn't focused on what somebody else doing. I wasn't focused on the things I was seeing on social media. I wasn't focused on what people were saying, what they were doing, I didn't care. I was all focused on me and how I was going to make my life better. And when you come out of ghost mode and you're doing that, bro, your confidence is through the freaking roof, G. Okay, like I told you guys, confidence does not come out of thin air. You can't buy confidence. Confidence comes from competence. Okay, and when you go ghost mode and you're working on yourself, you're reading, your self-development, you're hitting the gym, you're staying focused, you are going to become more competent. And that's where the confidence is going to derive from. All right, fellas? So you got to put away all this stuff, G. All right, little small things that I did during my ghost mode is the way I dressed. Okay, now if y'all see me on most of my videos, if you ever see me out in public, I'm usually only wearing one of a few things. All right, I usually got on like a muscle shirt, and this, I don't really count this as a piece of attire. This is just what I wear when I'm around the house. But I either got on a muscle shirt, a black t-shirt, or a black or gray hoodie. That's all I wear. And the reason why I dress like that, because I mean, it's simple, but the main reason why I started to dress like that is because that's how I dressed when I went ghost mode. So a quick tip that can help you stay focused in ghost mode is minimize and simplify your wardrobe. Okay, I wasn't focused on looking good for people every day. I was focused on myself. Yeah, I kept a haircut. Yeah, I stayed well groomed, but I kept it simple, bro. I got rid of all of my colorful clothes, all that red, blue, all that stuff I got rid of. And I kept the black t-shirts, the sweats, the muscle shirts, and the hoodies. So when I got up in the morning, I was focused on getting better. I wasn't standing in the closet for 20 minutes trying to put an outfit together. I wanted all of my brain calories and all of my mental energy to go to bettering myself, G. And I just got used to dressing like this. Real simple. And it works out for me. It fits my physique. It fits like the way I carry myself. It just works out. Now, this may not be something you have to do, but this is something that definitely worked for me. Okay, because I knew what I was going to wear every day. I just got up in the morning and put on clothes so I can focus on the things I need to focus on. Okay, you only have a certain amount of brain calories. You only have a certain amount of mental energy. Okay, and if you're putting it towards things that really don't matter, G, like the picking out a perfect outfit for the day, stuff that really don't matter as a man, G, you wasting brain calories, bro. You're wasting energy. Okay, and this is something that you don't have to do for the rest of your life, but this is something that you must do during ghost mode. Okay, how I eat. I simplified my eating regimen, bro. I was eating the same thing every day. All right, yeah, it got boring after a while, but I committed to it. That way I didn't have to spend too much time on these natural desires that I had, like hunger. I fed myself. I stayed fed, but I wasn't worried about thinking about, I wonder what I'm gonna eat tonight. That sounds good. Or I wonder what I'm gonna have for dessert and things like that. I knew what I was gonna eat. I was on a healthy regimen. And I was gonna eat the same thing every day because, like I said, I wanted all my focus on where I needed to go. All right, guys. So like I said, bro, ghost mode ain't for the weak. So a lot of people think that ghost mode is just isolating yourself from everybody and you ain't talking to nobody, but you still scrolling on social media and you still smoking weed and you still watching porn and you still playing video games. That ain't ghost mode, G. Ghost mode is when you go ghost from all distractions. Now, like I said, you don't have to completely isolate yourself from everything because you still need people. You still need human interaction to survive. Some people don't. Some people can go into a cave and not talk to anybody. But for the most part, based on your lifestyle, you still need to interact with people. So I'm not telling you just to get rid of everybody and everything. But the things that are getting in your way, the things that slow you down, the things that distract you, you have to put them away, guys. All right. This is how ghost mode works. All right, fellas. So if you have any specific questions about this, you can go ahead and hit me up on Instagram. I'm going to put my Instagram link in the description so you boys can send me a DM if you have any questions about this. And if you want to talk more about my personal experiences with ghost mode. But I'm going to tell you this, G. All right, the few times that I've gone ghost mode in my life was the best times of my life. All right, I went kind of ghost mode for about a month before I started posting on social media, not social media, but YouTube a few months ago. And bro, it was the best thing. This is why I come up with so much content. This is why I'm so focused on my YouTube. This is why I'm getting lucky, G, because I'm telling you, I put all my energy on me, all my energy on my fitness, all my energy on my self-development, all my energy on my spirituality. And when I came out of ghost mode, I was 10 times better. You know, I wouldn't be surprised if I go ghost mode again sometime in the future. Because it works, G. It works. All right, fellas. So it's your boy, KD. Appreciate you guys for watching. Thanks for making it to the end of the video. Please drop in your comments. I love you guys. We out of here, baby.